We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box, John Birdie. He grounds it sharply to third. McNeil's got it for one. On to first, and they get them both. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That is good. The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
In now, Corey Dickerson. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave one, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Alonzo Cochran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 1-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now the Marlins will have his terrific speed to contend with at first right out of the chute.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly to the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
So now to the plate, Trevor Matheson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Cochran on at first, nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. The 2-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So here's Pete Alonso. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Basil Padilla, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to deep right field. Looking up is Joyce. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
At the plate, Mike Piazza. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Piazza is retired, and there's one away. Standing in, Cliff Floyd. He went deep last night twice. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Chasing after it is Joyce. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, B-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Standing in now, Bryant Tyner. Alcantara has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. 1-1. Tyner is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. No balls and 1 strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pierre is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage has been done for the Mets, and it came on this grand slam. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 New York. Now to the plate, Garrett Cooper. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This is line to left. Under it now is Floyd, and he's got it for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers and 7 driven in. A ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Here's Matt Joyce now. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. This pitch is popped up, and there's out number 1.
The batter, number 7.
In now, Alonzo Cochran. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Hey!
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1 ball. Strike.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Trevor Matheson.
At the plate, Trevor Matheson. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Sandy Alcantara, and they'll need him to get something going here.
22, Sandy Alcantara.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas, a base hit in his first trip. Here it comes.
Nope, that's away.
1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
First pitch on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins lead 1. They're down 4-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Pete Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Basil Padilla, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Fastball well outside. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Piazza.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Piazza was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Walnut outside.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mike Piazza. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the park.
In now, Cliff Floyd. As he sends it on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins nothing. At the plate, Corey Dickerson as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
First offering on its way.
Oh. 1 ball. Okay. Okay.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And it's fouled away. Three and one to the Marlins left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line. He had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Ro. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1, fouled away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's a 5-3 game now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Floyd is there. One down.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short, right to him. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
Now at the plate, Sandy Alcantara comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
3 runs already home here. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping up to the plate, Bryant Tyner. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
High in the air out to center field. Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's one gone.
Now batting, number 6.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep to left field. Dickerson going back, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Stepping in now, Marcus Stroman, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting it at him.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Ryan Stanek answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Alonzo Cochran. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. This is pulled into right. Joyce is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. On to first, a double play. The Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. We're through 4 as they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, John Birdie, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Ground ball left side. Reined in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
So frustrating, Nero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box, Juan Pierre. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Next for the Mets, Trevor Matheson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fouled off. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
So digging in now, Pete Alonso. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Digging in, Basil Padilla will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
The 1-0.
That pitch is out.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch. As
a look, now the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza, as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Cliff Floyd. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson's there. And the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They still lead it 6-3. Stepping up now, Garrett Cooper. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Garrett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Matt Joyce. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins down quietly. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Josh Rader enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 10, Josh Rader.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. So coming to the plate, Bryant Tyner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So here's Jeff McNeil as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Turned on down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Joyce, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. Throw comes in from Joyce, and that's going to hold the runner at third.
That was a great job driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Michael Conforto will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Conforto is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Ready with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Joyce, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the box now, Alonzo Cochran, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. No outs, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fouled away. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
To the plate now, Trevor Matheson. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball three.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
The bat, the first baseman, Alonso.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
At the plate now, Basil Padilla. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back. Still only one out in the inning. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher,
Striding in, Mike Piazza. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th, and it's now 10-3. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Cervelli. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The pitcher, number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
Harold Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ramirez.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. No home runs as of yet, 9 driven in. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Alonso will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Drew Steckenrider enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
71, Drew Steckenrider.
Last half of the 7th here. Coming to the plate now, Cliff Floyd. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He pulls this one into right. Joyce is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate, Bryant Tyner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. As a look, now the pitch.
Outside.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Dominic Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Mets. Number 2, Dominic Smith.
Low for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pierre moving for it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. John Franco has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, John Franco.
Into the box, John Birdie. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
John.
Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. fouled off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Juan Pierre, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Franco, originally from New York State, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
Runners on first with one down. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Lined into right, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So stepping in, Matt Joyce, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball one. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Marlins leave all three. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alonzo Cochran. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Number 7.
Here's the first pitch to him. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping in, Trevor Matheson. From the stretch. Here's the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Now the 2-0. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Over the bullpen and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Zero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Slow little roller to third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, third baseman, Hazel Garcia.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Basil Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's set and the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
1 ball.
1 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 now.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now. Mike Piazza waits on deck. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. There's ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next up from New York, Mike Piazza. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped him up. Cooper is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Now batting, Cliff Floyd. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Pierre moving for it. To the track, to the wall. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Career number 247 as the blowout continues. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, Devo, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Adam Conley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Monte Harrison will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. In now, Bryant Tyner as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Dickerson is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We've played 8 full. The Mets lead it 14-3. Jerry Familia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder.
A reminder that coming up immediately after the broadcast, we'll have full highlights from our ball game here at Citi Field. Ready now for the Marlins, Monte Harrison. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. So striding in, Miguel Rojas. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's got it, and the Mets continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
14-3 is the final score in this one. The Mets put a 14 in the run column here today. Marcus Stroman with his 4th win this season. Sandy Alcantara permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.